Okay, so I have not been able to sleep right now. So it is about 2 almost 3 in the morning and I am just awake. Honestly, just awake. So I'm going to do a reading to figure out why I am still awake. And this is something that you guys can do as well when you just can't seem to sleep at night, or you wake up at this, time frame between 2 and 4 in the morning, where everybody else is asleep but the spirits are talking. A message needs to come through, needs to get out, and I'm just awake. And let's see what happens. um I have this necklace that I'm going to use as a pendulum. I have my Archangel Fire Oracle deck, and I have my Ask Your Guides deck, and then I have my Self Care Oracle. Those are what I'm going to look through and use today, and I most likely am going to end up doing the emotion code. Um, yeah. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a few cards and just see what comes up. I'm going to take this, set this down, put this here. So first deck I'm going to use is my Ask Your Guides deck, and I'm connecting this deck to my higher self and spirit guides. Why am I dealing with insomnia? What message needs to come through at this moment? Ooh, quick. Forgiveness, healer guides. So there is some forgiveness energy, and I know exactly what this is, to be honest. Um, I have been holding on to something that is definitely time to let go of. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more information here. It's like, since I know exactly what's going on, how can I truly forgive the situation? Can I truly forgive the situation? I'll put this down just a bit. The situation. Ooh. It's a lot of energy there. That's a lot of cards. How can I really forgive the situation? Okay. Oh, we have something. So these connection came out reverse. I don't normally read these as reverse, but the first thing I got was a disconnect, and then there's abundance from the joy guides. Oh, and connections from the runner guides. So it's interesting that connection came out reversed, and what I do, if since I normally don't read these reversed, I take out my pendulum, so I'm connecting this to the same energy that I'm connecting the cards to, connect to higher self spirit guides, and then show me yes, show me no. Okay, great. So what I do is this connection card meant to be read reversed? Okay, so it is meant to be read reversed. So okay, I'm seeing this as a journey, like a flow, a path, a pattern. But forgiveness in this instance requires disconnection. It requires letting go of what I've been continuing to hold on to. And it feels like letting go of the person that I've been continuing to hold on to. And on the other side of letting go is the abundance and joy. And if you guys are watching this, because it's like, I don't know if I'm going to post it too much. I don't know if I'm going to post it. I am going to post it. I am going to post it because I know there are people out there that can relate. Like, holding on to someone where you know that the relationship's over and the situation is done for, and there's nothing else to do. Like, even being in each other's energies, like being around each other doesn't feel, good. It's kind of either neutral or it just drops, trying to just drops. So letting go of that will be what's leading me to abundance within joy, which is happiness. I'll be fully in my highest vibration. The letting go is my act of self-love. It's definitely my act of choosing myself. And I have gone through this conversation multiple times in my head where I'm like, I know that I need to choose myself over and over. In the helper guide's invention, so many ideas have been coming into play to get me to do that. But instead of leaving, I invite new ways to hang out, and that's just not necessarily it. Like, they have been intervening in this, and this card wants to come out, denial, from the healer guides. And I for sure have been, again, that energy of like, I've been inviting more ways to continue to spend longer times together and stuff. I really do have to let go. And it's just, let's ask this. I know abundance within joy and being in my true alignment with myself is on the other side of this, and I know that the act of self-love requires me to let go. And this energy is what's keeping me up at night. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have not slept early in what feels like a week or two. I have not went to bed early. I've been kind of just staying up and just so awake. Like, my mind is just so awake, and it just feels like it's too much. And I haven't really taken out the cards and really sat down with it until now. But I understand, because the times that I'm awake and I'm like so awake literally always lines up with the other person's schedule. Like, I am not sleeping at my own schedule anymore. I am awake when they're awake. I am moving when they're moving. Like, it is something about it. Even when there's no talking, I know this. And the tie is too strong. And it's like, wow, it's disrupting. It's disrupting like what I have going on for a few things. Man, so community, the runner guides. Oh, I do honestly know that it's disrupting my community because of my energy. Social battery runs out very fast. But I like to be social. I like to go and talk, but I also like to, sit down and focus on myself. So the balance from the teacher guides, hope that y'all can see that. The balance from the teacher guides are something that they're trying to show me how to get back in line with. And this is one of those readings where it's like, yes, Spirit, I know I've been back and forth, on and off, moving so often in the right direction, being pulled back, going, doing the loop-de-loop and swirl type of thing. It really is time to let it go. There's every sign that I've gotten that it's time to let go. And it really is up to me. I've had many of nights journaling about it. And I'm like, what am I really holding on to, And I'm going to use the Archangel deck. I'm connecting this deck to my higher self and spirit guides. And what is my angelic message in regards to this whole situation? What is my angelic message about this whole situation? Okay. We got some interesting pulls. Okay, Azrael, transitions. It's, I know it's, again, conversation with me and like spirit at the moment, but you guys are, involved. I know it's time to let go, move on, step into something better, to bring some balance back into my life. We got the twin iron to bring the balance back into my life. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to think this card was Gemini energy because of the twin energy, but it's actually, well, from the oracle, it is Libra energy because of the justice, the balancing act. Like, it's, you're pretty much weighing the situations and figuring out how it needs to be handled. But I do see it still as Gemini energy because the Gemini is what I need to let go. To be honest, Kamael is literal justice, from what I remember. Like, actual justice was the general message. Yep, general message in there. And then let me look at the twins. Which was, what number was there? 35. I honestly love my Archangel deck. The truth. Ooh, the truth. You see how they got the blindfold on? Sometimes you may not be able to see the truth, but you feel it. And I really am saying it to myself. I feel everything of what I know needs to happen. And Kamayo being the justice, like, let it go, see it for what it is, and handle it how it needs to be handled. That's what's keeping me up at night. And I don't really have much else to say about it, because the only thing left to do is to disconnect from it. So what is, I'm connecting this, and I'm going to connect this deck to my higher self and spirit guides. What is my sacred act of self-care that can assist me with this energy in this reading? Ooh. We have in here, watch a movie. And I have spend time with friends on the bottom of the deck. Watch a movie. I feel like I've been watching enough TV. I'm gonna be so honest. I feel like I've been watching enough TV, and I'm almost bored, but I'm not bored at the same time. I feel like the only movie that I want to see is Disclosure Day, and I'm debating on just going by myself to go watch it, or just waiting until it come on a streaming platform. But Disclosure Day is, if watch a movie, I probably would just go watch that. That's about the only thing I care to see. But yeah, I feel like I've been watching enough TV and everything right now, because I've noticed, I was watching Harlem, and Harlem's is like the new Girlfriends to me. I honestly enjoy the show. I like the different archetypes of the characters and all of that. And I noticed, like, one night when I was watching it, they were doing the 5 years ago reflection on their lives and how everything was changing in that moment. Something happened to me where I immediately felt my energy shift. And then I picked up the emotions from that show, and I had to clear my energy from me. And I was like, okay, yeah, TV, very pro, like, shows, everything very pro, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what do I want to say. They are so easy. They're easy tool to program you to do something, or program you to feel a certain way, obviously. But it's like, when I felt like, I'm talking about my whole body, like, I was just like, chill. And then it felt like my whole body just, like, literally just like that. And I was like, whoop, what just happened? I paused it, cleared my energy, and I was like, yeah, we're taking a break from watching the show right now. So, and it was stuff like holding on to anger and all of that. And let's connect with some crystals. I haven't connected too much with my crystals recently. I do want to sit down with them, especially before I do the event. in July. Yeah, before I do the event and sit down, pick the crystals that are gonna come with me. I love one other thing that I love to do. Like, I honestly, I guess, love, not even I guess, I love pendulum magic, or pendulum divination, because it is such an easy tool. Like, the earth sign in me loves something tangible for the physical, for the etheric connections that I have, and I just love something to be able to display it physically. So I used to meditate with my crystals, and I would feel their energy. I haven't sat down with them in a while and just like meditated. I used to do a decent bit with my motivite. When they say don't get motivated till you're ready, that's a story for another day. But it has literally shifted my life into something completely different than what I imagined I'd be in, and I like it. I honestly feel like this feels like where I was always meant to be in anyway. So it's like it's changing for the better. But that's a story for another time. But overall, in this reading, I know it's time to let go of something. I know that this is interfering with my sleep, because I have not been having a regular sleep schedule to my liking at all in like the past week. So we gotta get that situated, and it's just time to reconnect back with myself. Like, this is honestly the most important card in this deck right now, the self-love card, because I've been choosing myself in my career. I've been choosing myself in my family life. I've been choosing myself in every other area of my life. But when it comes to, and if y'all ain't picked it up yet, this is obviously a love reading for me. When it comes to this area, it feels like I am fake choosing myself. And the real choosing myself really just come with disconnection. I have literally gone through the same cycles in so many relationships that involve me disconnecting in order, like, I have to be the one to disconnect. And that is the lesson that I need to learn. I acknowledge that that's the lesson I need to learn. I just don't be knowing when to do it. I don't know when to step out of it. And it really is like, how many more nights am I gonna go staying up until about 3, 4, 5 in the morning when I want to be waking up at 5 in the morning? So I really think that I'm gonna look back at this video one day and I'm gonna be like, girl, we finally did it. And if I look back at this video and I ain't done it, why not? What happened? Because we're at a stage where nothing can change something no matter what happens. So it's okay to let go, because you know growth is on the side of it for both of y'all. It don't matter what it is, but disconnection leads to growth for the both of us. And I know you all about your growth mindset. So yeah, girl, just do it. There's literally nothing, like, there is nothing in these cards. There's nothing in my feelings that prove leaving is going to be worse. Nothing proves that. You've done it before, you can do it again. You grow each time, and it's okay. So thank you guys for listening in on my, insomnia reading, basically. Y'all pray for me. Like, good energy, good vibes, help me reach my highest vibration type of stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, since I know I'm gonna post this and I know I'm gonna follow through on my word. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go deal with my baggage.